I'm Paul Huizinga. Today I'm visiting CPR and I've got something pretty cool to show you. This is World's Motown LS block. Now it's a hybrid block, meaning that it combines the features of a small block Chevy with the features of an LS engine. LS swaps are super popular because they make a lot of power, but the problem is that when you're putting them into a classic muscle car, a lot of times you've got fitment issues. You've got to worry about motor mounts, you've got to worry about the bell housing, the flywheel. Sometimes it'll take a custom cross member, a custom oil pan. Well, let me tell you, this will fit in basically any place where a small block Chevy once was, but it gives you all the advantages of LS heads and induction. This block lets you use all the plentiful and reasonably priced internal and external components you'd normally find on a small block Chevy. Things like the oil pump and oil pan, crank, rods, flywheel, bell housing, those are all standard small block Chevy dimensions. On the top end, it uses 4.4-inch bore centers and accepts the entire range of standard LS style heads and intakes. Now this block is great for high performance use. It's got reinforced construction throughout. It's got extra material in the bores as well. It's got the LS standard 9.240-inch deck height, so it'll work with any induction system components with no need for milling or adjustment. The lifter bores have bronze bushings as standard features, and they can be sized to either .842 or .904 inches. Internally, this block has got priority main oiling, and it can be plumbed for a dry sump system. It also uses LS-style reverse flow cooling. Alright, check this out. This is pretty cool. You can use a standard LS-style coil per plug ignition system with a crank trigger, or it's also got a provision for a regular small block Chevy style distributor. So there's a total of 6 different variations on this block that are available, with either splayed nodular main caps or 1045 billet steel. Now you can also get it in bore sizes of 3.995, which works out to a 4-inch bore finished, or 4.120, which is a 4.125 finished bore. Now speaking of mains, all 5 are 4-bolt, and every one of these blocks comes with a 7/16-inch ARP hardware kit. So what are the advantages? Well, up top it's fairly obvious. You're going to have a lot better power potential because you've got a wide range of free-breathing LS-style heads you can use. Now on the bottom end, it's just like a small block Chevy. So instead of having that LS-style Y block, you're going to have much better windage control and you're going to have much better bay-to-bay breathing. And don't discount the fact that this is not going to require weird engine mounts or a special oil pan. It's going to drop in anywhere a small block Chevy would go. Because this block has got its cam bore raised by .134 inches, you can run a 4-inch stroke crank with H-beam rods and a 55mm cam core and not have to worry about any reduced base circle nonsense. Like a small block Chevy, the main caps are located using traditional outside registers and dowels. Now there are some special parts that are going to be required. One of them is the camshaft. You're going to need a 55mm small block Chevy cam with LS lobe locations, but that's available off the shelf from Urson. Now this block uses LS-style tie bar lifters, and it also is going to require a cooling system kit with a remote thermostat housing, which you can get from World or you can put together from a number of different sources. World offers valley plate kits for carbureted or EFI applications, and they also offer head end adapters so you can use standard small block accessories on the front end. Other parts you'll need are the World ARP stud kit, and if you're not going to be running a distributor, you're going to need to use an oil pump drive adapter, which is available from World, or you can make it yourself from an old distributor. Now finally, when you're ordering your pistons, you need LS-style pistons with a small block Chevy wrist pin design, which are available from a number of different piston manufacturers. So there you have it, the World Motown LS. It gives you the best of small block Chevy and the best of LS in a package that'll go into anywhere that a small block Chevy would go. Hey, don't miss out on part 2 where we're going to put this Motown LS on the dyno and see how much power it makes.